Hi, I'm Michelle Brain and I am the Midwife Hypnotist. And over the next few weeks, we're going to be talking a lot more about dyslexic, being dyslexic and what dyslexia is. And there's a reason that I really want to touch on this. And it's because for years, we people who are dyslexic have been taunted with, I still see it today. As a school teacher, when I do the occasional teaching day, I see children that are obviously dyslexic and yet put down by the teachers, told that they're slow learners. And talking to a young girl the other day, once again, who is in a slow learners class, they are just hammering her with learning to read and write. Yet 40% of the world's entrepreneurs are dyslexic. 40%. So 1 in every 2 rocket scientists at NASA are dyslexic. We're not dumb, guys. Yes, when it comes to putting words and sounds together, our brain doesn't work like that of the normal person. We jumble things, we turn them upside down, we don't have the sounds that go with them. So what can we do for dyslexic people? This is the long and the short of it. For me, as a child with dyslexia, that was never diagnosed until I was 26. Up until 26, I thought I was dumb. I knew I wasn't, but I was told so constantly over all my schooling years that it was hammered in that I was dumb and I'll never make anything of my life. So with a supportive husband and going to university, and believe me, it was hard, I discovered that I was dyslexic. What a waste of so many years thinking that I was dumb. So I am here now to say that hypnotherapy can help your child with dyslexia. Can it teach your child to read and write? Probably not. But who cares? Seriously, I'm not interested in teaching your child to read and write. I'm interested in them being dyslexic, embracing it. The gift of dyslexia. You know, Richard Branson, Einstein. For God's sake, if you just Google it, the gift of dyslexia, you will know that we are the people that change the world. We are the people that go out there and we see a rock, but we see it in so many different forms. It's not just a rock to us. We can see what we can do with it. We can see the insides, the outsides of it in our brain. Our brain does that somehow. That's why becoming an artist is high on the agenda of a lot of people with dyslexia. Of course, a lot of kids with dyslexia ended up in juvenile justice. Why? Because they're told they're stupid all their lives. So hypnotherapy is a way through this. If you've got a child who's dyslexic, let's start early. Don't leave it till they're 26. Don't leave it till they're locked up in some juvenile detention centre because of frustration from the school system. Let's do some hypnotherapy. Let's give them their confidence back. Let's explain dyslexia to them and tell them the prospects of them being a millionaire are higher than somebody else. The prospects of them being an entrepreneur are higher than somebody else. The prospects of them being successful at something outside of the box, something amazing, are high on their agenda. So stop looking at the books thinking, I need to read this to become a good person. No. Go within. What's your interests? What are they interested in? Are they interested in drawing or painting or putting things together, building things? And let's expand on that. But let's give them the confidence through hypnotherapy to go to school and be them, to challenge their teachers on the information and the work that they're given. To challenge the world and say, well, actually, I'm dyslexic. I'm one of the lucky ones. So let's change the world. Let's start with one child at a time. And through hypnosis, let's put a wall up so that that dumbness that is sent to us from so many avenues in the world, school number 1, we're just going to put a bubble or a boundary to say, not us. We're dyslexic. We're up there. We're going to change the world. Check out my website, michellebrain.com.